Hey guys, it's Alyssa from Planet Alyssa here with this week's What I Sold on Etsy video, and it has been a pretty awesome Etsy week. I don't really have an explanation for why it's been so awesome because I really have been neglecting the Etsy shop. I only listed, again, a few things this week. I'm way behind on stuff and just trying to get caught up here. I got some family that are visiting this week, so I knew I had to get some stuff done before the weekend because I'm not going to have any time to do stuff this weekend. But yeah, still somehow I managed to sell 20 items this week on Etsy for a total of $392. So not only did I meet my Etsy goal, I actually almost doubled it. My regular goal is $200 for the week. So I'm pretty happy. I did sell some bigger items this week, some more expensive items this week, but then I also sold some really inexpensive ones too. So yeah, a little bit of everything. So I'm going to go ahead and show you everything that sold and how much each item sold for. First item I sold this week was this mini hunting horn. I sold it for $30. This is a smaller horn, not like the big one I sold a few weeks ago. This one's kind of cool because it's unusual. It's made of copper and has like brass accents on it. And I think I picked this up at a thrift store. I can't remember though. I sold this vintage souvenir t-shirt from Boca Raton, Florida for $15, and this is something I think I picked up at a rummage sale. This is a pretty large-sized trinket shelf. I sold it for $50 and I picked it up not too long ago at a thrift store. This one, by the way, happened to be an international order, which is pretty unusual on the very large items because international shipping gets pretty pricey. This was someone in Canada who bought this, and I think the shipping was almost as much as the item. Sold these vintage worn playing cards for $5. And they might look familiar because I sold a pretty much identical set a few weeks ago. I actually picked these up at a rummage sale not too long ago. And there were two complete decks, but I listed them separately because they didn't really, they weren't in a box or something, like they went together. So I thought people might be interested in them as two individual decks. And I sold them for a little less than I would normally sell playing cards for because they were in pretty worn, beat up condition. I sold this mini Springbok puzzle for $25. It's a Springbok thingy puzzle. It's a circle shaped and it comes in a circle shaped box, and it's small. It's only about like 7 inches across. This was my quickest sale of the week. I listed it one night this week and it sold within 24 hours. So these are a pretty good find. I don't normally deal with used puzzles, but if they're mini ones, they're easy enough to check to see if all the pieces are there. And this is something I picked up at an auction. And I sold the rest of these mini pennants this week. This one sold to one buyer. It sold for $8, and I picked all these pennants up at an auction in a lot. And then I had another buyer who bought my remaining 4 mini pennants, and you'll notice the weird price, sold for $6.75. That's because I gave her a discount. She wrote to me saying she wanted to buy all 4 and asked if I could give her a discount. So I gave her $5 off and there were 4 pennants. So it came to $6.75 a piece on them. I sold this Cruel embroidery kit. It says "We Thank Thee God." It has like a sampler type style for $20. And I think this came from a thrift store, but don't quote me on that. I sold this postcard. It's an unused postcard from Gold Rock, which I believe was North Carolina, and sold for $3. It's not too old, probably from the 1980s. And then I sold this paper doll set for $12. It's a baby doll paper doll with their clothes, and it comes in the box, but it was cut out and used. This was my biggest sale of the week. I sold this set of books for $75. There were 8 books. As you can see, it's all the same set, like a collectible type set. And these were published in the 1920s. I picked up these books all together at an auction, so they were in a box lot with some other books as well. I sold this set of Old Maid playing cards for $8, and I picked these up at a rummage sale. I sold this vintage stamp collection for $20. They're all in like an old photo album type of album, and the pages are filled with different stamps. There's some pretty cool stamps here. The person who bought that also bought this set of Beatrix Potter books for $50. And this was my other international order this week, also a Canada order. And this is a set, a kit to make Christmas decorations in the shape of toy soldiers and drums. It's with felt and has sequins to embellish them. This set sold for $12 and I picked it up at a thrift store. And I sold this "No Fighting Allowed, Toys Must Be Shared" plaque. It's sold for $20, and I can't remember where I picked this up. I've had it so long. I think I got this at a thrift store, but like I said, I've had it a long time. And finally this week I sold some more playing cards. This is a bridge set or double deck with these pretty daisy cards in a nice plastic case. And the set sold for $12, and I picked these up in a box lot at an auction. Thank you everyone for watching. I do put out these What I Sold on Etsy videos every week. I try to get other videos out there as well on selling on Etsy, and I'm really behind on that. I apologize. I have just been too busy and have not gotten any other videos done. But perhaps next week I'll get some done. I don't know. Like I said, it's going to be a little busy weekend, a little hectic. I might be spending all next week catching up. But if I get a chance, I will try to make some videos and put those out there too. I know I have some haul follow-up videos to make for you, show you how much I made on the different hauls that I filmed for you. So I'll see if I can at least get maybe one of those out there for you. But thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want, leave a comment below. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you again next week. Happy selling, everyone!